So that's where you guys need to be a little creative. You guys are always good about throwing torches and fourth edition light sticks in places, and so you guys are good. You guys will get it.
I can't do that anymore. I have to actually be able to touch what I'm lighting up.
Sis and Guy says
I'm furious about that, by the way.
the love filter is still affecting Edward. Quote of the night in chat.
Well, then I guess I'm going to pull out a torch as well and light it up.
Alright, so you guys spend a round or so striking the tinderbox and getting the torch lit. So you have a torch lit. I guess, Edward, you're doing the same as well?
That's correct. I'm going to go ahead and take my tinderbox, light the torch, and then I'll put the tinderbox back in.
Alright. So I'm going to uncover...
Not me, I can see just fine.
I'm going to uncover some more for you.
As I light that torch, I'll go ahead and move up next to the stairs next to him.
Release the hounds, man. Release the hounds! So as you get up to the stairs and you throw your torch in a little bit, you notice right off the bat that just inside the cave mouth there are a few uneven stone steps that are leading up to the small dank chamber on the east side of the passage. You also notice that the cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end of the cave, on the very eastern part of the cave. You notice that there is what appears to be, it narrows down to a fissure, and it is filled with a stench of animals. You hear, and as your eyes start to adjust to the darkness, and you focus, and you can start to see. You can see that there are you can hear the savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains as they greet you. Where two wolves are changed. Yes. Hello?
I have to say, what is Snots and Turvix doing here?
I don't know. But you can hear the savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains that are greeting you, where your ears are filled with two wolves snarling just upon as your eyes start to basically focus and the wolves come into vision. Then you can see that each wolf chains leads to an iron rod driven into the base of the stalagmite. So there are multiple wolves in this chamber, and it seems like they are all chained up. And the chains are, they're not able to come any closer to you, but they are trying to, they're, they have those chains stretched, and they're trying to snap at you, and they're growling, snarling, barking, and so now this is starting to echo throughout the caverns.
By using animal handling, is there any way that we might be able to calm these wolves and stuff down?
I like that. You most certainly can use animal handling, I'm sorry.
Okay, I will do animal handling.
What is your animal?
One at a time, guys. One at a time. So, Ed, you want to do an animal training? I guess an animal handling skill check?
Yes, that's correct.
Alright, so you're going to need to get into the cave first to do that, because you are about 10 foot away. So, what are you going to do with your animal handling skills? And how are you going to... What are you going to do? What does your skill check involve, basically?
Yeah, I'm going to take out some meat and from the rations and stuff, and go up to these wolves and show them that we're there to help them and not to hurt them. It looks like that they may have been, see if I can make some type of friends with them.
Alright, so go ahead, and when you get your token into the room, feel free to give me the animal handling skill check as you're 20 feet away doing this. There you go.
I already had the animal handling written down, so there.
So
A20.
As you give the, you kind of take 3 chunks of ration and throw them to the wolves. they start to subside a little bit, and it seems like you've actually kind of made a little friends. However, after several seconds, the dogs start to get a little antsy again. However, this time they're not. After they gobble the Scooby snacks down, it seems like they're starting to get a little restless again. So go ahead and you can take a day's worth of rations off of your character sheet for that as well.
All
I
right.
reach in, and the last of the prepared food that I stole before we left.
Good idea.
That's cooked and it's seasoned nicely and succulent. I hand it to him to present to the wolves too.
Oh, they definitely like that as well. So they're scarfing it down. So why don't you give me an animal handling? I'm going to give you a bonus on your roll, so you can still give me an animal handling check, but you are getting a bonus from me, and I'll add that on to your roll.
Who?
That would be you. You're the one giving it food.
Oh God.
A goddamn one, I love it.
Oh my God! It bites his hand off. This is for
Seriously,
all
that
the
was the
times
last
that
of my
this
good
is for all the
food.
times that you
I'm
tor-
sorry, man. That is so good, man.
This is for all the times that you tormented poor cervix.
Hey, I was his best friend,
So
I called him by his real name too.
as you're going up and saying, "Oh, nice puppy, nice dog, nice puppy," as you get up to it and you start to break off a piece of that ration, it actually jumps at you and barely almost nips you right in the face. Almost gets it's basically standing and these are large wolves as well. So, it is standing on its 2 feet, and it's basically eye level with you, almost nipping at you. Now, however, they are barking again now, so now they're starting to get wild again. But they do take the food, and they continue to bark. Nice roll of a 1 there, Eamon. Hats off.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to the party and ask them, maybe we should release these wolves and see where they go to.
Oh, release them! Oh my
If
God, they're going to have to
everybody
fight
wants
the
stand
wolves.
back, I will release them.
Okay, I give him the rest of the cooked food. I just hand it to him and say, "Sure, I will step back."
Oh my goodness. This is not going to be good.
I'm going to take the chains off the wolves then.
Alright, so the first wolf that you take the chain off, it starts to bark. The second one starts to bark. And the third one, as soon as the third one, the wolf up to the top, the white one, it immediately bolts for Eamon. Where'd your token go, Eamon?
Dude, I ran. It's like, that thing doesn't like me.
You already got halfway down across the zone.
When he said he's going to release it, I was like, oh, hell no. I'm nothing but just an appetizer.
Alright, so as you get, you make your way down the stairs and, the earthen stairs, you get up to the north a little bit. The wolves, as soon as you let them go, Sandman, the wolves, they jet. So I'm going to go ahead and because I know you're not expecting that, and I'm going to have these wolves start chasing after Eamon Isis. They didn't like his animal handling skills, not with a roll of a 1.
They'll let me do it.
Hey, at least the wolves aren't attempted to do what you had with Gadojo that one night.
They actually have a 40 movement, 40 feet. That's an 8. That's pretty nice. Alright, so I'm just going to start doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So it chases after you, and it's going to attack you. That's what's going to happen. And, I'm going to give these the elements of surprise because I don't think anybody was really, expecting them to break off of their chains as soon as he releases them to go after the rogue. Alright.
Nice knowing you guys.
I just need to double read their skills real quick. Ah, it's not too bad. It's only 2d4 plus 2 pierce damage. Wow. Plus 7 to hit? It's pretty insane.
Wait, what did you say their attack was?
They get plus 11.
Ow!
I'm sorry,
damn.
plus 7, not 11. Well, it's actually pretty tough. So
But you said it was what? 2D what?
2d4 plus 3, I think. 2d4 plus 2. So
Are the
their armor
wolves
classes. Yeah. Where you been? Where you been? Yeah, they're attacking.
I must have missed that part. My bad.
I'm
my bad.
about to get one shot by this wolf.
I don't know if you're gonna get one shot. I just need to.
I've only got a maximum of
I wasn't
9
expecting
points.
you guys to take them off the chain, so I'm putting some hit points and AC in them. So, all right, I'm ready to go.
Who let the dogs out? I let the dogs out.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do an attack on you, Mr. Aim and Isis. Oh, okay, it was there you go. Alright, so it is a 20 versus armor class, so I'm thinking that's probably a hit. I'm sure it's probably a hit.
Yeah, 14.
Alright, so you take 8 damage from the pierce.
Yeah, that leaves me with 1.
Wow.
Nice knowing you, rogue.
Alright, so next up is the wolf on the...
Oh, you can officially put me at Crimson.
Alright, so he's moving through the water. He's not going to be able to get there in this round because I'm just simply not going to have enough movement because I'm using basically double movement if you're traveling through the water in combat. So he just simply does not have enough movement to get to you. Now the last one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. He just doesn't have enough room either. So there's just really nothing I can do. I'm gonna have to leave him here, which is good for you.
Which is really good for
Because I needed
age.
I needed a 9 movement. Well, I needed 45 feet movement to get to the square adjacent to where you're at now, Eamon, and he's only got 40. So, all right. So let's go ahead and now we need to go ahead and do initiative. So let's do that now. And these wolves have an initiative of looks like a +2. Yeah, they do +2, and they got a pack bonus as well of advantage. Oh my gosh, that is insane.
I never get to go. Can't see your the roll.
All right, I need
I guess it doesn't matter.
I need to get my initiative macro real quick. 1 second, guys. Man, I was like, man, I got everything all done, and you know what I forgot? My frickin' macros. It's all good. All right. These hungry foul wolves, man, are trying to get to Ammon Isis. Oh my gosh, look at all those rolls. Boom, boom, boom. Poor Amonisis. 1, 2. First wolf, gonna go ahead and move.
I actually didn't book that one.
Well, looks like I'll get to my
That's
my
total
porn
of-
earlier tonight.
Oh my goodness. Don't say that.
You're the
Don't
one rolling
jinx
20s
yourself.
on all their
Yeah, man.
wolves.
Alright, let's go ahead and do a attack roll.
Never forget, this is your fault.
Mine! I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, but you rolled
And
a
that's
1.
why
It
we're
didn't take to your
dying.
niceness.
And that's why you're gonna die. Just keep that in mind.
I was.
And I'm going to use my pack tactics as well, which the wolf has advantage on all attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the wolf allies is within 5 feet of the creature. So yeah,
Jesus,
I got
Dave.
one. So that's pack tactics. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. So let's. What the heck happened to my? Man, I didn't even put my macros in there for me. I put y'all's macros in there. Holy cow!
Mine weren't working.
They should be.
Well, in the final game, I am not playing this little halfling. I'm gonna get something a little tougher.
Alright.
Well, at least I got him married off before I died.
Alright, so there we go. 21 is a hit. So I'm going to go ahead and do some more damage on you.
As long as you roll a 1, you got me.
Can we go 150? He's actually gonna kill me.
Well, then you're down.
Alright, you take a total of 7 more damage, so that takes you to -6. Alright, so there are some death and dying rules, so you need to go ahead and check those out. They're in the basic PDF. In fact, seeing that somebody's down, now is a perfect time for us to go over them. So
Try to teleport that gun.
death and dying. Alright, so when you drop to 0 hit points, you either die outright or fall unconscious, as explained in the following sections. Instant death means you're killed instantly, and that's when your hit points is 0. And if you have damage remaining that equals your max hit points, you are dead. So you had 1 hit point, so you had 6 extra damage, so you are not dead. So that means that you fall unconscious. So when you fall unconscious, the conditions are on the conditions page. So now what happens is you need to do death saving throws. So whenever you start your turn with a 0, that means that it's basically sort of like 4th edition. So you need to roll a d20. 10 or higher, you succeed, otherwise you fail. So a success or failure has no effect by itself, but on your 3rd success you become stable, and 3rd failure you die. So that is sort of the same system in 4th edition, but there was no 3 successes in 4th edition. So they added the 3 successes in for 5th edition. So you either get to 3 successes first and stabilize yourself, or 3 failures and die. So that's basically how it works. So it's not a bad system. I actually like it. So it's just like a regular 4th edition saving throw. 1 through 9 is a fail. 10 through 20 is a success. And also you can take damage at 0 hit points. And if you take any damage while you're at 0 hit points, you suffer a death saving throw failure. So if the damage is from a critical hit, you suffer 2 failures instead. And if the damage equals or exceeds your hit point maximum, you suffer instant death. So there's all kinds of stabilizations and stuff like that as well. So, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. So, all right. So you have. I'm going to go ahead and put the X's on you. Sorry about that. That's for unconscious. Can you guys choose a different symbol for the kills? Maybe like the lightning bolt or something like that. All right, so you're unconscious. The wolf does take you down to 0.
There's another skull one on the second row.
Oh,
Use
yeah,
that one.
that's fine. You can use that. Alright, so we'll worry about saving throws when it comes to your turn. The wolf is done. The last wolf has already moved, so... Well, actually, it's a new round, so... Jambin, what are you going to do? Now, since Eamon has gone down, the wolves are just kind of... They're ignoring you, Jambin. But they're kind of... I don't want to say they're going for the juggler of Eamon being down. They're just kind of still growling at it and waiting for the target to move. They're kind of just using their pack tactics, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
do
I
need
mean, you
to
can
also
attack.
be red
No, I'm
for
not.
bloodied?
No, there's no bloodied or anything like that in fourth and fifth. I'm sorry. You can attack. It's your turn, so you can attack. You can not do anything. You can do whatever.
Can I do animal handling and try to calm them down or something to get them off of aim?
Sure, I'll definitely let you do that for sure.
Oh, here goes nothing then.
That was a 1. So what? I guess what are you doing? You're trying to calm it with some more rations and stuff, or what?
Yeah, I'm going to try calming them with more rations and stuff.
He basically repeated what I just said. Nice.
Oh God.
At least you got him off me.
Yeah, they're definitely. Looks like they're starting to focus on you now. God, these wolves are gonna fucking kill the party. Unbelievable.
Oh great. Now it's like
The wolves
time
were
to
chained up.
probably swing at him.
Oh.
Unless
Whose idea was it to let him off the chain and see what happened?
I let the dogs out.
Yeah, you did.
Woof, 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 woof.
All right, so this wolf towards you. Next, did you want to do any movements or anything like that? I'll let you do any movement, but if you move, you'll take a couple attacks of opportunity. So unless you disengage.
I'm just going to brace for impact.
The Enterprise, you're bracing for impact on the Klingon cruiser.
You could dodge.
Oh my goodness.
I hold my sword out and try to.
I think that takes a full round, though. I think that takes all of his movements. Well, his movement is his action, so.
I'm just going to brace for impact and just hold my sword out.
All right, so the first wolf attacks you. He's turned, and he will get an advantage roll to hit because of the pack tactics. Oh my goodness.
Wait, can I join you?
12 armor class. 12 versus armor class, and that's with advantage.
My sword just deflects the wolf.
Okay, so the wolf tries to jump on you. You're able to actually parry the wolf's attacks and claws away. So, dude, you're so lucky because that thing had advantage as well. So, all right, Kadojo, you're up now. You hear a lot of wolves barking. You hear a lot of yelling. You hear a scream of terror, sounded like coming from Eamon. So, what are you gonna do, Mr. Kadojo?
Gonna move right here, quickly assess the situation.
Anytime you want to move in water as well is ×2 movement. You consider it like difficult terrain.
Go right there and cast Ray of Frost.
All right, and which wolf are you casting on? Yeah, I just didn't
The
expect this,
closest one
Silver.
to me.
I
So this
definitely did
gray
not
one, I guess.
expect it. I didn't expect the wolves to be let off the chains. That was just, I don't know. That was just not the thing to do. I just don't.
I
think.
must say the token for that wolf kind of looks a little weirdish.
Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead and give me your attack. What does Ray of Frost do? It's what is it? It's an attack with a saving throw, right?
No. Blah, blah, blah,
Or is it?
blah.
No, it's a 2-hit, right?
Yeah,
Versus
make
reflex?
a
I'm sorry, versus dex or something.
make a ranged spell attack against the target.
Okay. So go ahead. That would be your spellcasting bonus, your proficiency, and there you go. 14. Is that versus armor class?
Doesn't say.
I would.
It says
I would
make a ranged spell attack against a target. On a hit, it takes 1d8 cold damage and loses 10 feet of
Movement.
If it
movement.
doesn't say, I guess it'd be OC would.
Yeah. So it doesn't say there's any kind of a saving throw versus your
No.
target number or anything. Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage. Hey Zach, I like 5th edition. It's very fast. It's definitely faster than 4th edition. That's for sure.
Six.
All right, so you should add you should get bonuses in there as well. Your int bonus, I believe, adds to your damage.
Does it?
Should, yeah.
Okay, so that's a +3 then, so it's an 8.
You mean 9?
9.
6 plus 3 is 9?
Oh, 9. Yeah. I thought it was a 5 there. Sorry.
All right, so you definitely got the attention of this wolf. You really blast it good. His movement is definitely going to be slowed by 10 feet now as well. So I'm going to put the snared on him.
What's the matter? You got a
looks
cold
like
ass?
That's it. Now it's the wolf's turn that you just blasted with Ray of Frost, so he does turn around. He's got a 40 feet movement, minus 10 feet for the Ray of Frost penalty, so he's able to still get up on you, and he attacks. And he will not get advantage because he does not have an ally adjacent, so he will just get a normal 1d20 attack. And the attack is a 16 versus armor class, which I think yours is about a 12, so...
Yes. Yeah, it is. I'm just trying to think about something else here.
2d4 plus 2. Alright, so you take a total of 7 piercing damage from the
I'm
bolts.
down.
One hit. The old one-hit wonder, man. Oh my goodness. Party member number 2 down. Oh my god. Alright, so you two are also down now. Oops.
I put one on myself.
Guys, never take the wolves off the chains. Don't do it. Especially when you fail an animal handling check. That's it for that wolf. He is done. Eamon, time for you to make your first death saving throw. So roll a d20. 1 through 9 is a fail. 10 up is a okay success. So you have 1 success. So you are 1 success, no failures. That's it for you.
The damage on these things is ridiculous.
Edward
Just a little
Clavel. Yeah,
All
you
right.
guys are used to starting at 30 hit points at level 1 and stuff. Now this is pretty tough.
Okay, I'm
All
going
right,
to
Edward.
be. I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to be yelling in Draconic, in my fiercest roaring dragon voice, for the wolves to flee. And if they don't flee, then I'm going to attack this wolf right here.
Yeah, they're definitely not fleeing, that's for sure.
I'm going to attack him.
Okay. Go ahead and attack away. That's a hit.
13
Yeah.
slashing damage.
You basically cut the wolf in half with your two-hander. It is gone. All right, so you still have movements as well. So because I believe you moved 10 feet, so you are now 10 feet movement from your max. So you still have that amount left that you can move.